Hey there, ladies and gents. Pops here. Welcome back to Farming Simulator 2022, where today we are starting a new adventure on Great Riverlands. This is Wings, I believe it's called. Yeah, let's fill the bowl up. Probably our most important job of today. So, this is our little empire. We have a home as such. We have various bits of equipment which we will look at more in the fullness of time, but John Deere, cedar fertilizer thing, big John Deere, cultivator, header trailer, medium-sized John Deere, a little Z-Tor with a mower, and a forage truck. We've got a pickup over there, and we have here lots of little baby chicks who have no food. So that's going to be one of the first things we need to do, is feed them. And there's also a pressure washer and a nice bit of wind income. We also have, the only other thing is our harvester, which is sat here ready to pick up this wheat. Let's have a quick look at the map. So we are here, and all we start with is that one wheat field. Oh. Number 45. So our first job obviously is going to be to get this wheat up, get the straw off the field. Now the only other thing we've done that isn't part of the original new farmer setup is we have been in touch with this lovely lady Zoe, and we are going to harvest her field for her. That again is wheat, and we need to take the product to the train storage bay. So without further ado, and while we think about what the rest of our plan's going to be, let's start this up, open her up, let's get the wheat off this field. So obviously we're going to sell the straw, which will give us our first bit of income. We will keep the grain, which we're going to put in the silo, and then we'll go and get that contract done, which should give us a little bit of money in the bank. Okay, shouldn't take too long to get this done. And there we go, as if by magic. Just going to miss a slight strip here, which we'll come back for in a second. But basically, took us well under 10 minutes to do the whole field. Like so. And we are playing with real time. 1 day months. Let's give it a quick look. See what we've got. Normal economy, real time, traffic's on, seasonal growth is on, 1 day month. All the good stuff is off because I'm basically lazy, although we've left the lime on. Automatic engine start obviously is a big no-no, and all the AI worker refill tabs are set to off. We do not want the AI workers refilling everything at some extortionate price. Let me see if we can just put a bit in there. There we go, that fills the chicks up. The rest of it straight into silo storage. Where we will keep it until we decide what we're going to do. But for now, we're just going to park up here, and we will take the combine down to the contract site to Zoe's field, and we will get her harvest done for her. In the meantime, we're just going to pick this straw up, sell that, get some money in the bank. Let's drop off the mower, we don't need that. So the question is, are we gonna, yeah, it's gonna take more than one load. Okay. Just ignore the bushes. I'm sure the tractor can cope with them. Pick up down, switch her on. And away we go. Let's get this straw picked up. Okay, so we need to get this sold. And if I remember rightly, the place to do that, straw. It is here somewhere, straw. Is at the bale selling point, which is miles away. Okay, so let's head down there. gives us an opportunity to take a look at the map. There's obviously a lot of land which is uncultivated, which we're going to be able to do something with, hopefully. There is one slight anomaly that's confusing me, but I will show you that in a second. First of all, we're going to drive through what is essentially the town, which is just a group of houses basically on a grid. We have there, is that a spinnery? Yeah, it's just basically these houses, all of which have overgrown lawns. There's our dairy. Seems fairly quiet. There's a bit of traffic, not much in the way of pedestrians, which is good because they only tend to get in the way. What do we have there? That's the bakery. When we get to this crossroads, I will jump out and just show you where my confusion lies. Okay, so clearly the traffic coming towards us is on the right hand side of the road. Whoa, how did they miss each other? Not much giving way going on. We are driving on the right hand side of the road because that's what everybody else is doing. However, that's a give way sign. That's a give way line. And that's an arrow pointing to the left saying drive on the left hand side, as it does there. So yeah, a little bit confused about which side of the road we're actually supposed to be driving on. Oh dear, we appear to be causing a bit of a traffic jam. Let's get to the bale point, get this straw sold, for what is not going to be a lot of money, but money's money at the moment on our very first day. We'll get back, we'll get the rest of it collected. What we got here, this is our petrol station, gas station, whatever it is you refer to it as where you come from. And this on the right hand side here is our sell point for our straw. How do we get in? Oh, I see. Right, okay. Pull around the back here, and we should have yay. Okay. So for our Great Riverlands, this is our very first bit of money. And it is a grand total of £1,140. Right, money's money. It's all money, it all goes in the bank. And actually that was dollars, not quid. Whoa. Okay, back to our field, pick the rest of the straw up. And here we are back again with load number 2. Now luckily the balance of the straw on the field filled the wagon to 99%, because it would have been annoying if we'd left a little bit on the field and had to make another run. So let's get this emptied out. We'll see how much we've made. Couple of grand. 2,272 in total. Okay, so what we are going to do is just orientate ourselves a little bit here. So we are currently here. That's the gas station we passed, the crossroads. Here's the town, as much as it's a town. We came through, we came up there. This is our farm here. Now we have 35 which we are going to harvest for Zoe and then deliver to the train storage area. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the forage wagon down to 35. Tractor and trailer need to come round and onto 35. And then of course we will need to bring the harvester around. So that is our next little list of jobs. We'll get this forage trailer down here first. So this is 35 on the left here. Where are we going to... That's a decent sized field. So the reason for bringing the forage wagon down is because the contract doesn't say anything about what happens with the straw. So I am assuming that once we've done what Zoe's asked us to do, we can also pick up the straw and sell that for ourselves. Nobody said we can. Nobody said we can't. Anyway, let's get rest of the gear down here. Here we go. We've got everything on site. Let's just put this out of the way for the moment. That will do. So we've got our trailer. If we can get out of it, there we go. Trailer, forage wagons down here. Obviously a harvester. Let's open her up. Okay, let's start the engine. Then open her up. Oh, she was already open. Lower down, turn her on, and away we go. Okay, so that says twice around the block. A couple of headlands put in all the way around. Let's just take this out here. Start further down. gonna go for the middle. I'm sure I read somewhere that this was a wildlife friendly way of doing it, to give the wildlife in the field somewhere to run. Anyway, we're going to hire a worker for this. Jump out. And we're going to start to pick some straw up. We just need to watch for the harvester putting its lights on to say it's ready to be offloaded. We've already offloaded one harvester load, which is in the trailer at the top there. Now it's time to start getting the straw off the ground. Interesting. This straw is not picking up. Maybe because it's not our straw. Okay, the forage wagon is switched on. The pickup is down. Right, I can't see any reason why that's not picking up other than the straw doesn't belong to us. Okay, fair enough. Back to the harvester. Should be over here somewhere, is it? Yeah. Okay, we're just going to stop it there before it turns. And we are going to jump out and go and get the trailer. So interesting, I don't remember this happening like this before on a map. I'm fairly sure I have collected straw on contracts previously, but I might be wrong. In fairness, it does seem reasonable. It's not ours to be had, but we had to chance our arm somehow, didn't we? Only just far enough away. Okay. Send that back off. Let's see what we've got here. We've got 69%, so another good load full, and we will be ready for taking this first load down. Let's wait for him to come back down this line and we'll do a refill. Right, so we have our very first load of grain, which we need to take to the train storage bay, which is there. We're here, so it's just straight down here, turn left, it'll be in there somewhere. Count for traffic. Hello dear. This tractor is definitely struggling with the weight of this trailer, but it's not far, so I won't worry too much about it. And there we go. Train storage bay. Okay, so we are coming to the end of our harvesting of Zoe's field. We'll just get down to the bottom of this strip. We'll bring the trailer around. And then we'll get the rest of the produce down to the train storage area as requested. There we go. Jump out of that. Into the trailer. Let's see how much of this. Hopefully it'll all go in the trailer, but the trailer's quite full. %, perfect. Okay, I'm going to get this back to the dropping point, and then we'll get the equipment back and we'll let Zoe know we're all finished. So let's get this dropped off. Hopefully there's a little bit of surplus on top of what Zoe was expecting, so we might get a few quid out of it. Whoops. Really do need to invest in a steering wheel. Doing this on the keyboard is an absolute nightmare. Right. Okay. 4% complete. Interesting. And there we go. We have made $9,785 off the surplus there. And we can also collect the contract. So we actually made substantially more in the surplus than we did for the pay. So I don't feel quite so bad now. Not being able to get any straw off the field. So it's cultivating field 44. Needs cultivating. Why not? We'll accept that contract and we'll get on to that next. However, I feel that that is probably enough for one episode. Thank you very much if you stuck with me. I think this is going to be a great little map. Just need to decide what to do with it. So this is Great Riverlands, and yeah, let's see if we can get a few episodes out of it. Thank you very much for sticking with me. Be good, stay safe, and I will see you all again soon. Cheers.